You have to make sure not to miss the lessons that God is trying to teach you in a season or any season, because if you miss a lesson, God will continue to repeat it, right? And that could look something like, let's just say you're a people pleaser and your entire life you have said yes to everyone, right? You're a yes man. No matter the situation, no matter if you wanted to do it or not, you say yes to people. You give, and you don't receive much. You just say yes. God will put you in situations to where you have a choice to say no and set boundaries and stick with what you believe. And if you don't do that, God will put you in another situation just like the last one. And just like the last one and just like the last one until you learn to say, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. No, God said no. No, that doesn't sit right with me. No, I'm not comfortable doing that. No, that doesn't sit right with my soul. No, that goes against what my soul wants and yearns for, right? If you don't do that, it's going to continue and people are going to continue to walk over you. And this is just an example. Tie it to your situation. I don't know what your situation is, but this is just an example. It will continue until these people start to run you down. They start to control your life, basically, until you learn to say, you know what, I'm going to say no because I don't feel comfortable doing that, right? And if you don't, it's going to be the same thing. And a lot of people are going through this season of life seems to repeat itself because people are missing the lessons that God is trying to teach you. And you have to ask for clarity. You have to ask God, what am I missing? Why am I missing it? How to work through this? Because maybe you don't know how to say no. Help me to say no, God. Help me to set boundaries. Help me to put myself first, right? And you're going to continue to go through that cycle if you don't break it. And this is what it's called, why it's called a cycle breaker. This is why you're called a cycle breaker, because it's not just a generational curse breaker. No, like you have to learn to break cycles that the people before you didn't, which comes with people pleasing, which comes with picking everybody else before yourself, which comes with going against God's will out of, wanting other people to control your life and things like that. You have to learn to put your foot down, set boundaries, stick with what God told you to do, right? Because it will repeat itself and life will start to feel dull. Life will start to feel like, is this it? Is this all that it comes with? And if you're in a season like that, it's because you're missing the lesson. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but you need to ask God for clarity. You need to ask God to help you in that season so that you can break it. And then you can go into your next season with new lessons, right? But don't go through the same lesson and ignore it and not break it, because it's going to be exhausting and it's going to feel like you want to give up on life. It's going to feel like there's nothing else for you. It's going to feel like life is dull and boring and there's no excitement anymore. Life is just going to feel very gray. So again, I don't know who needs to hear that, but take that up to God, pray on that, and have a good day.